This book is filled with wisdom and practical insights that can help us make more informed financial decisions and achieve greater financial stability in our lives. The author, Morgan Housel, is a renowned writer and financial analyst, and he brings a unique perspective on how our emotions, behaviors, and beliefs shape the way we handle money. In this summary, we will explore the key ideas and insights presented in this fascinating book about the psychology behind financial decisions. Let's go! In this chapter, author Morgan Housel explores how people have different perspectives and approaches to money and investing. He begins by emphasizing that while some people's financial decisions may seem irrational or incomprehensible to others, it is critical to recognize that each individual has their own history, experiences, and beliefs that shape their financial choices. Housel points out that the complexity and unpredictability of the financial world make it impossible to accurately predict the outcomes of our actions. He points out that there's no definitive answer to the right way to handle money, since each person is subject to a number of unique factors and circumstances. The author uses historical examples and real-life situations to illustrate how people have distinct approaches to money and how their choices can vary widely. He emphasizes that rather than judging or labeling others' financial decisions as right or wrong, we should acknowledge the diversity of perspectives and understand that different paths can lead to varied outcomes. At the end of the chapter, Morgan Housel emphasizes the importance of having empathy and understanding towards people's financial choices, as what may seem irrational to some may be the result of individual circumstances, aspirations, and unique values. In summary, the chapter "No One's Crazy" addresses the diversity of perspectives regarding money and investments, highlighting that there is no single right way to handle finances. The author emphasizes the importance of empathy and understanding towards people's financial choices, respecting the variety of circumstances and beliefs that shape their decisions. In the chapter "Luck and Risk," author explores the intersection between luck and risk in our financial lives. He begins by highlighting that luck plays a significant role in our financial achievements, and we often don't give this factor enough credit. Many people who have achieved financial success have had a dose of luck along the way. Housel emphasizes that we cannot control luck, but we can manage risk in our financial lives. He explores how risk is ever present in our financial decisions, whether it is investing in stocks, undertaking a new business, or even making everyday consumer choices. The author illustrates the relationship between luck and risk through real-life examples and stories, showing how unexpected situations can have a significant impact on our finances. He also highlights the importance of understanding that not everything is predictable in the financial world, and that taking conscious risks is an inevitable part of the process. Housel emphasizes that when managing risk, we should avoid putting all our chips on a single bet, diversifying our investments and making informed decisions based on facts and sound analysis. He points out that while luck may benefit us temporarily, it is proper risk management that helps us achieve sustainable financial stability over time. In summary, the chapter "Luck and Risk" explores how luck and risk are present in our financial lives. The author highlights the importance of recognizing the influence of luck on our achievements, but also the need to consciously manage risk in our financial decisions. By understanding and properly managing risk, we can strive for a more solid and sustainable financial stability. In the chapter "Never Enough," author explores the concept of how we often fall into the trap of believing that more money and more wealth will lead to full happiness. He highlights that the relentless pursuit of more money can be a never-ending journey, as the feeling of enough can be elusive. Housel presents examples of extremely wealthy individuals who continue to chase more wealth, even when they already have a considerable fortune. He also explores the phenomenon of hedonic adaptation, where our satisfaction with what we have tends to return to its original level, even after great financial achievements. The author emphasizes that the quest for more money is often linked to comparisons with other people, which can lead to a cycle of continuous dissatisfaction. He points out that happiness and personal fulfillment are not necessarily proportional to the accumulation of material wealth. Housel suggests that instead of blindly chasing more money, we should focus on realistic financial goals that align with our personal values and needs. He stresses the importance of finding a balance between financial ambitions and appreciation for what we already have. In summary, the chapter "Never Enough" explores how the relentless pursuit of more money can be illusory and not necessarily lead to full happiness. The author highlights the importance of finding a balance between our financial aspirations and appreciation for the things we already have in our lives. It is critical to recognize that enough can be achieved by aligning our financial goals with our personal values and needs. In the chapter "Confounding Compounding," Morgan Housel discusses the power of compound interest and its significant impact on wealth growth over time. He begins by highlighting how compound interest can be one of the most important financial concepts, but also one of the least understood by most people. Housel illustrates the power of compound interest through practical examples, showing how small, regular investments over many years can multiply substantially. He emphasizes that patience and consistency are key to making the most of this phenomenon. The author also explores how most people underestimate the impact of time on wealth growth, which can lead to harmful financial choices in the long run. He highlights that starting investments early and maintaining a long-term approach can be crucial to achieving significant results. Housel points out that compound interest works for both financial investments and debt, and can work for or against a person depending on the financial choices made over time. In summary, the chapter Confounding Compounding addresses the power of compound interest and how it can boost wealth growth over time. The author emphasizes the importance of patience, consistency, and understanding the role of time in financial growth. Understanding the concept of compound interest is key to making more informed financial decisions and making the most of long-term investment opportunities. In the chapter Getting Wealthy versus Staying Wealthy, Housel explores the difference between accumulating wealth and maintaining wealth over time. Housel points out that often, the focus is on how to make money and achieve financial independence, but it is equally important to understand how to stay wealthy after reaching that level. He illustrates how some people succeed in getting rich quick but end up losing their wealth due to unwise financial decisions or lack of planning for the long term. The author addresses how maintaining wealth requires discipline, patience, and a conscious approach towards finances. Housel suggests that the pursuit of wealth should not only be about making more money, but also about building a solid foundation to protect and cultivate wealth over time. He emphasizes the importance of adopting a long-term mindset, diversifying investments, avoiding overspending, and being prepared to face financial challenges throughout life. In summary, the chapter Getting Wealthy versus Staying Wealthy explores the difference between accumulating wealth and maintaining wealth over time. The author highlights that maintaining wealth requires discipline, patience, and a conscious approach towards finances. While getting rich may be an initial goal, it is equally important to adopt a long-term mindset and make prudent financial decisions to preserve and cultivate wealth over a lifetime. By understanding this difference and acting consciously, we can achieve greater financial stability and security over time. In the chapter Tails, You Win, author Morgan Housel explores the role of extreme situations and rare events on financial outcomes. He uses the metaphor of tossing a coin to illustrate how extreme events can have a disproportionate impact on our financial lives. Housel highlights that in many aspects of life, outcomes are influenced by tails, i.e. rare and unexpected events. These events can range from a highly profitable investment opportunity to a devastating financial crisis. The author emphasizes that preparing for the extreme events is crucial to achieve sustainable financial stability. He explores how diversifying investments, creating emergency funds, and careful financial planning can help minimize the negative impact of rare events. Housel also highlights that a long-term mindset is key to dealing with the inevitable fluctuations in financial markets. He emphasizes that investors should be prepared to face ups and downs over time, and not get carried away by temporary market swings. In summary, the chapter Tails, You Win addresses the role of extreme situations and rare events in our finances. The author highlights the importance of being prepared for unexpected events, diversifying investments, and maintaining a long-term mindset to achieve financial stability. By understanding the influence of tails in our financial lives, we can make more informed and resilient decisions in the face of market uncertainties. In the chapter Freedom, author explores the concept of financial freedom and how this pursuit can be one of the most powerful motivators in our lives. He highlights that financial freedom is not just about accumulating wealth, but rather about gaining autonomy and meaningful choices in our lives. Housel illustrates how financial freedom can allow people to break free from unfulfilling jobs, pursue new career opportunities, or even dedicate themselves to personal causes and passions. The author emphasizes that the pursuit of financial freedom need not be guided by the desire for luxury or ostentation, but rather by the possibility of living a life with more meaning and purpose. He also addresses how financial freedom can be a personal achievement, with different definitions for each individual. For some people, it may mean the ability to retire early, while for others it may mean the flexibility to balance work and personal life more harmoniously. Housel emphasizes that financial freedom is not a one-time goal, but rather an ongoing process of striving for a more fulfilling life that is aligned with our values and aspirations. In summary, the chapter Freedom explores the meaning of financial freedom and how this pursuit can be a powerful motivator in our lives. The author emphasizes that financial freedom is not just about accumulating material wealth, but about gaining autonomy and meaningful choices in our personal and professional trajectories. The quest for financial freedom can be an individual and personal journey, with different definitions for each individual, but always directed towards a more satisfying and purposeful life. In the chapter Man in the Car Paradox, Morgan explores the paradox between people's perception of wealth and their true financial situation. He highlights how we often misjudge someone's wealth based on their material possessions, such as expensive cars, luxurious homes, or seemingly opulent lifestyle. Housel illustrates that while someone may appear wealthy from the outside, this superficial view can be misleading. He explores how some people may appear to have great material wealth, but in fact, are living in a situation of high debt and lack of financial stability. The author also addresses the concept of hidden cost, i.e., the invisible expenses that accompany many financial decisions. He highlights how, behind expensive consumer goods, there can be significant debts or financial sacrifices that are not visible to others. Housel emphasizes the importance of not judging someone's wealth based on appearances, but rather on their ability to achieve financial security and freedom of choice. He suggests that it is essential to focus on achieving true financial independence rather than worrying about the impression we make on others. The pursuit of a sound financial life should be directed towards personal well-being and the achievement of meaningful goals, regardless of what other people may think. In summary, the chapter Man in the Car Paradox explores the paradox between the perception of wealth and people's true financial situation. The author highlights the importance of not judging someone's wealth based on external appearances, but rather on their financial stability and freedom of choice. The pursuit of financial independence should be directed towards achieving personal goals and well-being, rather than worrying about the opinion of others. In the chapter Wealth is What You Don't See, Housel addresses the concept that true wealth is often not visible to the eye. He explores how people tend to judge wealth based on material goods and visible possessions, but often overlook the less obvious aspects of financial prosperity. Housel illustrates that wealth can be hidden in sound financial habits, such as saving regularly, living within one's means, and investing smartly. These practices may not be apparent to others, but they are key to building long-term wealth. The author also highlights how a lack of ostentation and excessive consumption can be a sign of true wealth. Those who do not feel the need to flaunt their wealth may be more focused on meaningful financial goals and providing security and stability for their lives and families. Housel stresses the importance of not falling into the trap of comparing our wealth with that of others based on superficial appearances. He suggests that the pursuit of true wealth should be guided by personal goals, well-being, and financial freedom, rather than seeking external approval or admiration. In summary, the chapter Wealth is What You Don't See explores how true wealth is often not visible to the eye and may be hidden in sound financial practices and responsible consumption habits. The author emphasizes the importance of not getting carried away by superficial appearances, but rather focusing on meaningful financial goals and personal well-being. The pursuit of true wealth should be guided by smart financial choices and personal goals, rather than being influenced by what others may think. In the chapter Save Money, author explores the importance of saving money as one of the fundamental pillars of financial stability and long-term wealth building. Housel highlights how the act of saving money can be a difficult task for many people, especially in a world where consumption is constantly encouraged. However, he emphasizes that the ability to save is crucial to cope with unforeseen events, achieve financial goals, and ensure a more secure and peaceful financial life. The author illustrates how small regular savings can have a significant impact over time, especially when added to the power of compound interest. He also addresses how the culture of immediacy and overconsumption can lead people to neglect the importance of saving for the future. Housel suggests that taking a more conscious approach to consumption and finding ways to save, even in small amounts, can be a valuable strategy for building a financial cushion to weather tough times and realize long-term dreams. In summary, the chapter Save Money explores the importance of saving money as one of the key principles for financial stability and building wealth over time. The author highlights how small regular savings can have a big impact and how adopting a conscious mindset towards consumption can contribute to achieving a more secure and sustainable financial life. Saving money is essential for facing unforeseen events and realizing meaningful financial goals in the future. In the chapter Reasonable Rational, author Morgan Housel explores the difference between being reasonable and being rational in our financial decisions. He highlights that while rationality is often considered the ideal approach to decision-making, the reality is that we are often human beings and our financial choices can be influenced by emotions, intuitions, and unique situations. Housel illustrates how striving for absolute rationality in our financial decisions can lead to overly risky behavior or paralysis from fear of making mistakes. He emphasizes that being reasonable in our financial choices involves recognizing our limitations as human beings and making informed decisions, but also considering emotional factors and personal circumstances. The author addresses how often our emotions and intuitions can provide valuable insights in our financial decisions, and that ignoring them completely in favor of pure rationality can be counterproductive. Housel suggests that taking a reasonable approach to money means being flexible and adaptable, learning from mistakes and adjusting our decisions according to circumstances and our personal goals. In summary, the chapter Reasonable Rational explores the importance of being reasonable in our financial decisions, rather than seeking absolute rationality. The author highlights how recognizing our human limitations and considering our emotions and intuitions can lead us to more informed and balanced decisions. Being reasonable involves learning from mistakes, being flexible and adjusting our choices according to our personal goals and circumstances. In the chapter Surprise, Housel explores the role of surprises in our financial lives and how unexpected events can have a significant impact on our financial decisions and outcomes. Housel highlights that despite our efforts to predict the future and make informed decisions, we are often surprised by unpredictable events that can affect our finances. He illustrates how surprises can range from negative events, such as economic crises, job losses or health problems, to positive events, such as unexpected business opportunities or successful investments. The author explores how our reaction to these surprises can be influenced by our emotions, fears, and behavioral tendencies. Some people may react with panic when faced with a negative surprise, while others may make impulsive decisions when faced with positive surprises. Housel emphasizes the importance of being prepared to face financial surprises by building a financial safety cushion, diversifying investments, and maintaining a long-term mindset. He also addresses how flexibility and the ability to adapt to change are key to dealing with surprises and making more informed financial decisions. In summary, the chapter Surprise explores the role of surprises in our financial lives and how unexpected events can impact our decisions and outcomes. The author highlights the importance of being prepared to face financial surprises by taking a balanced and conscious approach to financial decisions. Being flexible, diversifying investments, and maintaining a long-term mindset are key factors in dealing with surprises and achieving greater financial stability over time. In the chapter Room for Error, Morgan Housel explores the importance of making room for error in our financial decisions and how this can be key to a more stable and resilient financial life. Housel highlights that while we strive to make informed and sound financial decisions, mistakes are inevitable and part of everyone's financial journey. He illustrates how small mistakes over time can have a significant impact on our finances, but also stresses that it is important to learn from these mistakes and move on. The author addresses how striving for perfection in our financial decisions can lead to fear of making mistakes and consequently inaction and financial paralysis. Housel suggests that making room for mistakes does not mean being irresponsible, but rather being realistic and understanding that making mistakes is part of the process of learning and growing financially. He emphasizes that the important thing is to focus on making informed decisions based on knowledge and prudence, but also to be prepared to face the challenges and unforeseen events along the way. In summary, the chapter Room for Error explores the importance of making room for mistakes in our financial decisions and how this can be essential for a more stable and resilient financial life. The author highlights that making mistakes is a natural part of the financial learning process, and that it is important to learn from mistakes and move on. Making room for mistakes does not mean being irresponsible, but rather being realistic in understanding that facing challenges and unforeseen events is part of every individual's financial journey. The goal is to make informed and prudent decisions, while maintaining a mindset of continuous growth and learning in the financial realm. The chapter, You'll Change, addresses the idea that people change over time, including their beliefs and attitudes about money. Housel highlights that how we view money and our financial priorities can be influenced by life experiences, learnings, and personal circumstances. He illustrates how many people have an idealistic view on money when they are young, but as they get older and face different financial situations, their perspectives can change significantly. The author addresses how our financial priorities can be shaped by our short-term goals, such as buying a house or traveling, but can also be influenced by long-term goals, such as retirement and financial security. Housel suggests that being open to change and being flexible about money is essential for a more balanced and successful financial life. He emphasizes that it is important to reevaluate our financial beliefs and behaviors over time and be willing to adapt our financial strategies according to our evolving needs and goals. In summary, the chapter You'll Change explores the idea that people change over time, including in relation to their financial perspectives and priorities. The author highlights the importance of being open to change and being flexible about money, regularly reassessing our financial beliefs and strategies in line with our evolving needs and goals. By adapting to change, we can achieve a more balanced and successful financial life, aligned with our personal values and goals. The chapter Nothing's Free delves into the idea that nothing in life is truly free, even if it may seem so at first glance. Housel points out that we often pursue things that are seemingly free, but in reality may have hidden costs or unintended consequences. He illustrates how seemingly advantageous financial decisions, such as purchasing a product on sale or using a credit card with miles, can lead to additional long-term costs, such as debt or overspending. The author addresses how our financial choices have ramifications that can affect our lives in unforeseen ways and how important it is to carefully consider the potential costs and benefits before making decisions. Housel also highlights the importance of understanding that even seemingly lucrative investment opportunities can carry significant risks, and that it is critical to do some careful analysis before committing to any investment. In summary, the chapter Nothing's Free explores the idea that nothing is truly free in financial life, and that all of our choices have consequences. The author highlights the importance of carefully considering the possible costs and benefits of our financial decisions and being aware of the risks involved in seemingly advantageous opportunities. By making informed and conscious decisions, we can avoid financial pitfalls and achieve greater stability and success in our personal finances. The chapter You and Me talks about the importance of understanding individual differences in money and how each person has a unique and personal relationship with their finances. Housel highlights that our life experiences, values, beliefs and personalities shape our attitudes towards money and influence our financial decisions. He illustrates how it may be a sensible financial choice for one person may not be suitable for another, and how comparison with others can be detrimental as each individual is in a different financial situation and stage of life. The author addresses how the process of making financial decisions is highly subjective and can vary according to our personal preferences and goals. Housel suggests that instead of comparing ourselves to others, it is more productive to focus on understanding our own financial motivations and seek to align our choices with our individual values and goals. He emphasizes the importance of learning from others' experiences, but also recognizing that each person has their own unique financial journey. In summary, the chapter You and Me explores the importance of respecting individual differences in relation to money and understanding that each person has a unique and personal relationship with their finances. The author highlights the subjectivity of financial decisions and suggests that it is more valuable to focus on understanding our own financial motivations and aligning our choices with our personal values and goals. By recognizing and respecting each individual's financial journeys, we can make more informed and meaningful decisions regarding our own money. In the chapter Humility, Housel addresses the importance of humility in relation to money and how this quality can influence our financial decisions and life journey. Housel highlights that money is a complex topic and that no one has all the answers or absolute knowledge about finance. He illustrates how the excessive search for financial certainty can lead to destructive behaviors such as overconfidence, arrogance, or making impulsive financial decisions. The author addresses how humility about money involves recognizing that we are bound to make financial mistakes and that it is impossible to completely predict the economic future. Housel suggests that it is more beneficial to pursue a more humble and cautious approach to money, to be open to learning from mistakes, and to seek financial knowledge from trusted sources. He emphasizes the importance of staying curious and willing to learn about finance over time, and how humility can lead us to make more informed and prudent financial decisions. In summary, the Humility chapter explores the importance of humility in relation to money and how this quality can influence our financial decisions and life journey. The author highlights that money is a complex topic and that no one has all the answers or absolute knowledge about finance. The pursuit of financial certainty can lead to destructive behavior, while humility allows us to learn from mistakes and seek financial knowledge from trusted sources. By taking a more humble and cautious approach to money, we can make more informed and prudent financial decisions, and remain open to learning and growing over time. I hope these highlights have provided you with a comprehensive overview of the book The Psychology of Money and that you feel inspired to explore these themes further. Thank you for joining us for this summary, and we invite you to share your thoughts and insights in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel to receive more content related to finance and personal development. Until next time, and remember, understanding the psychology behind money can lead us to a more balanced and successful financial life. See you soon.